Oh, we are on. Yes, that's the sound of excitement. We were we're a little delayed on this, but okay, guys, you got Coach Tricia. She's gonna work out with us, and I am Coach Tricia. I'll be the voice behind your workout. It has been a while, so we are back. Let's get started with our build workout. Let's start with that deep breath, reaching all the way up and exhale, and one more time, all the way up and exhale. Guys, we're going to start at the top with some neck rolls, loosen up the shoulders, release all that tension that you've been holding on to. The weight of the world is no longer on your shoulders. We are going to get our sweat on. We're going to get those muscles moving, get some blood flow, and have some fun. You'll need a pair of dumbbells for today's workout. Any weight will do. Let's come back to neutral and go in the opposite direction. We're also going to need a mini resistance band if you have that a bit available. And if not, no problem. You can actually use a lighter pair of dumbbells, um, or a medium pair. Yeah, that'll be perfectly fine too. We'll just work with it. Anyway, guys, let's come back to neutral. We're gonna go with some shoulder rolls. Let's go shoulder rolls backwards. Yeah, there you go. All right, so it's been a little bit of time since we have been on here, but we are back in the real time. It is midway through March already. We hit St. Patty's Day. That has come and gone. And we are moving on to, oh, we got Easter coming up. We got spring. Spring is in full in effect. We are spring. We're spring chickens. All right, let's switch those out. Let's get a nice reach at the top, and we're going into some let's go into some good mornings. Hip hinge right here. We're going to start to activate those hamstrings. Lower back is going to start to warm up. What did you do the last few days, Coach Tricia? Heavy in the legs? Maybe heavy in the legs, maybe some explosive movements. Maybe your body is still feeling the after effects of a great workout that you did every day. All right, that's what we do. We show up. We have actually in the here and the now, we have March Madness happening in gym. Team Honolulu against Team Pearl City, and it's a close race, guys. I gotta say, it is. Okay, from here, let's take that nice reach at the top. We're gonna make our way down into a plank. From that plank, we are gonna go into some alternating T-twist. So bring one foot up to the outside of your hand, and then you're gonna open up into that T-twist just like that. Follow along with Coach Tricia. Gonna get that body primed and ready for our workout. Build workout today. We're not gonna hit too much cardio. We are just gonna blast this workout out. For some of you, it might be spring break. Um, and if you are doing March Madness, maybe you're doing double ups. We were talking about double ups. This could be one of your double workouts. Maybe you did an in-gym workout today, and this is your second workout for the day. Perfect. Let's count this as your double up. All right, guys, we got everything covered. Let's see. From here, let's switch it out. We're going chest down in those scorpions. We can just pop down. Yeah, arms out to a T. We're gonna bring that foot up and over. We're gonna get that body ready. There you go. Switch it out. All right. So again, we got that build workout today. We're going longer rounds on some of these exercises. We might be progressive in some also, where we're doing a form of one exercise and then another form of the same exercise. We'll switch out with some things. Yeah, it's going to be fun. It's going to be good. Nothing crazy. Not a wacky Wednesday. Let's just say that. Not a wacky Wednesday, and it's not a Tabata workout. This is one you can do on the repeat. All right, Trisha, let's switch that out. Let's slowly walk those hands back to your feet. You're going to make your way up to the top. Up, 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 up to the top. And then we're gonna switch that out for a Cossack squat. So we'll get nice and wide in that stance. And then we're gonna shift that weight side to side. Hips go back in this. We don't want those hips rising above our head. We're gonna scoot those hips back. Yeah. Your chest does go forward, but it's not like you're leaning forward in a bend, right? Um, we're just moving those hips side to side. Hips go back. There you go. You can point those toes up on their straight leg. You'll get a nice back of the knee stretch. It has been a while. It has been a while. There's a lot of things that have come and gone, but spring is spring is in the air, and we are gonna get everything up and running, blooming, blossoming. All the flowers are gonna be yeah. All right, you guys. From here, let's switch it out. We're gonna make our way up into some squats. We're going into some squats. We're just going full range of motion right here into those squats. Nice. There we go. We're gonna start it out with some squats. Just like that. Okay, from this, it's not gonna be anything crazy, but we are gonna go into a squat with a hacky. That just means we're gonna open our hips, okay? So we're gonna tap ankle, nothing explosive. We're just opening up the hips, right? You feel that? Yeah. Right. Good. There you go. Yeah, especially on cooler days. So I went on a trip, right? We went to Japan recently. Weather was cold, okay? Weather was actually in the 30s, 40s, 50s, but it was really hard to break a sweat, I have to say. It's harder for the body to get warmed up. And so maybe this is a cooler March day. Maybe it's not your typical warm weather and you need a little bit extra to get warmed up. So sometimes you need to do a little more movement, but this is our build workout. We're going to ease our way into it. Okay, how's it feeling, Trisha? Feeling warmed up? All right. Okay, from here, we're going to switch those out. We're going squat to toes, then squat to toes. Start to get the rest of the core activated. Yeah, get that nice stretch at the top, get the arms moving because we are going to be doing some shoulder work. We're going to be doing some upper body work. A lot of core work. A lot of core work. Yeah, there you go. Nice. Get that nice reach at the top. We like to look nice and tall. We like to think this actually like grows us, right? Like we're growing like a tree. It's spring. We're growing. Yeah. All right, guys. Okay, from here, we're gonna switch these out into some plank walks. Plank walks is gonna be part of our warm up. So hinge at the hips, walk those hands out into that plank, and then walk those hands back. There we go. We're gonna warm up the shoulders, warm up the core. This is a precursor to what's coming up next. What is coming up next? What do you think? Yeah, deep breathing. Maybe a bunch of planks. Hey, okay. We're gonna set you guys up with a good old core to start. So, guess what, guys? From here, what we're gonna end up doing for our first exercise is we're gonna hit two of these, okay? We're going into a plank elevator for 30 seconds. That means we're going into that plank, then we're gonna drop down to the forearms, and then we are going back up onto those hands. So, plank elevators will be our first one. Second part of that workout is going to be an active recovery into a squat hold. All right. Are you ready? I'm going to switch out my timers. Here we go in 3, 2, and go. Plank elevator. So down onto the elbows and then back up to the hands, just like that. No need to go fast in these. What you really want is you want to focus on form. We are keeping that integrity of that plank. We're not rising those booties. We are not dropping those booties. There you go. We got 10 seconds and then we're going for a plank hold. We're going for a 30-second active recovery. In 3, 2, and hold it right here. Nice and solid. Super good. All right, if your shoulder is maybe not doing so good, option to go into that forearm plank hold. Totally up to you. And then if I said go back up to that plank hold, Trisha's gonna end up doing plank elevators. Tricky. 5 seconds right here. Ah, 3, 2, and time. All right, next one, you're gonna flip it over. We're going into a hamstring walkout. It's gonna look like this. We're gonna hit that glute bridge first, pop the hips up, and then we're going heel, 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 one little bit at a time. Okay. You don't have to go super far because what you don't want your booty to touch the ground. All right. Okay. Ready and go. Time is on. Follow along with Coach Tricia. So we got 30 seconds of this, and then we're gonna go into a glute bridge hold for the second part of that exercise. Okay, following along just like our plank elevator. Second part will be that hold. Nice, guys. Feel those hamstrings. Ooh, I see lots of space under there, which is perfect. That's exactly what you want. Nice, guys. You got 5 seconds right here. And bring it back up. Ready and hold it. Oh, there you go. Hold it. Yeah, so you don't necessarily want to think about driving your hips to the sky. You want to just more think about squeezing those glutes and keeping space between the ground and your booty. There you go. Perfect. Nice. Breathe through this. Um, and then just make sure you're not on your toes for this one, right? Yeah. 5 seconds. 3, 2, and time. All right, guys, guess what? Kind of like a warm up right there. Now we're going to make our way up to the top. We're going to bring one dumbbell with us, just one dumbbell. We're going to start with that dumbbell in front of our chest. We're going to go into a halo and then we're going to step back a reverse lunge. We're going to bring it to the side. Perfect, just like that. Okay, and then we're going to switch out alternating sides. It's going to be your first exercise. Ready and go. Follow along with Coach Tricia. She is already started. She is not wasting any time. This is going to be a nice long round. So you got a solid 1 minute right here, working that stability. Anytime we go into that reverse lunge, some kind of staggered stance, you add movement at the top. It's going to work your stability, right? Nice, guys. Also working the shoulders in that nice halo. Little angels, angels coming out. Ooh, how's that? Yeah, nice. Yeah, so it's been a while. We haven't seen you guys in a while. Um, Let's see. Hey, drop comments to let us know what you would like to see more of or what you would like to see less of. Yeah. 10 seconds. Actually, Coach Trisha said no options. Just what you would like to see more of. How's about that? 3, 2, and time. All right. Next one, we're going to go into a squat pulse, and then we're going to bring that dumbbell up into an overhead press. So we're going to pop it down into a squat pulse, 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 and then pop it up into a press at the top. Nice. There you go. Ready? And pop along with Coach Trisha. Jump right in. There you go. Nice press at the top. Good. Get those shoulders working for you. Yeah, imagine you're holding that bar at the top. Nice tall stance. There you go. Bring those arms overhead, straighten them out. Perfect. There you go, guys. Looking really tall today, Coach Trisha. It must be that spring is in the air, fertilized miracle grow sprinkled in somewhere. Nice, guys. There you go. Follow along with Coach Trisha. Love that. Get a nice boom at the top. Got about 10 seconds here, and then we're going to switch these out, moving right along. Good. Let's get one more. Pulse, pulse, up at the top. There you go. Time. All right. Ooh, that was perfect. Okay, we're gonna switch that out. Now that our shoulders are nice and warm, we're gonna switch that out with a band, mini band. This is gonna be 30-second rounds though, okay? We're gonna drop the timing on this. 30-second rounds. We're gonna start we're gonna we're gonna start with the overhead lat pull down. So we're gonna alternate sides on this lat pull down. Arms go up. At all times, one arm or one hand is gonna be holding that mini band at the top, okay? The other one is gonna bring that elbow down. All right. Okay, ready and go. This is gonna be our first one. Our second one, we're gonna switch it out for tricep work. There you go. Nice. Super good. Working the shoulders. Now, instead of the resistance of the weight in that dumbbell, we're gonna use the resistance of that band. Perfect. We got 5 seconds here, and then we're going like Pledge Allegiance style. 3, 2, and time. All right, give those shoulders a rest. We're gonna work those triceps. So one hand is gonna be up on your shoulder, the other hand is gonna pull that band down and away. These are your tricep presses. Ready? And go. There you go. Any side that you start on, it doesn't matter. Main thing is you're really trying to extend that band behind your hip, straighten out that elbow. Nice press back right there. Okay, don't worry. So what we do on one side, we will even it out on the other side. Round number 2, and coming up, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go back to that overhead lat pull down first, and then we're gonna hit the opposite side on those triceps. Remember which side you're doing. 3, 2, and time. All right, guys. Same band, back to the top. Ready? And go. Arms up overhead. That is your starting point. That's your neutral point. Then you're gonna bring those elbows down. Nice big pull. So if you have a heavier band, this works too. Yeah. You don't necessarily need really light bands for this one. Sometimes when we do shoulder work and upper body work, we do need light bands. But for this one, you can go medium or a little bit heavier. You got 5 seconds, and then we're gonna switch it out to the opposite side on those triceps. 3, 2, and time. All right, guys. Pledge of allegiance, other side. Ready? And go. Extend down. Yeah, there you go. Nice. Super solid. Super solid. Working through this. Ooh, I feel like my timer is off right here. No, no, we're good. We're good to go. We got about 10 seconds. Nice work. There you go. Really focusing on it, dialing in. 3, 2, and time. All right, all right. Okay, we're gonna switch it out now, and then we're gonna hit some legs. Moving right along, hitting some legs. So now we're gonna grab 2 dumbbells for this guy. Yeah, we're just, swapping out equipment here and there. Okay, we got a single leg squat. We're going back to that long round. Okay, in that single leg squat, you're gonna take one foot, you're gonna lift it up behind you, and then you're gonna bring those dumbbells, bend that front knee. You're gonna tap the heads of the dumbbells just like that. Okay. All right. We're gonna start on Trisha starting on her left leg. Ready and go. Jump right in, guys. Long rounds right here. Nice and controlled in this movement. No need to rush it. And what you really want to do is you just bending that stationary leg, right? The other leg is just hovering in the back there. Super simple, right? Super simple. Maybe, maybe not. How's the quad on that? Nice and warm? Yeah? Good. There you go. Just a small tap and then push yourself back up to the top. There you go. More than halfway through. Nice. Solid, solid. Leg work is actually super good when you slow it down too, yeah. We like that explosive work too, but when we slow it down, man, you feel it. Well, I don't feel it. Coach Trisha's feeling it right now. You got 5 seconds. Time for one more. There you go. Time. There you go. Shake it out. Shake it out. Shake it out. We're gonna switch it out for the opposite side. Same thing. All right. Set yourselves up. Take that foot back. Ready and go. There you go. Nice, guys. Super steady. That's really what you're looking for. You're really looking for that stability because you are on one limb. Yeah. one leg, one foot. So all those balance muscles, you're hitting not just your quads, you're hitting your glutes, hitting bottoms of your feet, you're hitting your core, right? Everything is engaged. Guys, we are halfway through already. Nice and steady, nice and controlled, nice and focused. Yeah, Coach Trish is actually going along with us. Perfect pace. Back leg is always off the ground on this guy. There we go. There we go. This is your build workout. Perfect. Yeah, less than 10 seconds. That was quick, right? Let's get one more in there. Last one. Nice. And time. All right. Boom. Okay, well, that's perfect because we hit our hamstrings in those lockouts. We hit our quads in this guy, and then we're gonna hit glutes. We're gonna hit glutes. So let's make our way down to the ground. Um, we're going into a long run of these guys. We got fire hydrants to start. Yeah. Fire hydrants to start. Trisha's going with both. She's going with, yeah, double it up. All right. Okay, hydrants will be that leg pulling out and open to the side. We're going with that. Then we'll switch out to the opposite side. Second exercise, we're going with donkeys. In those donkeys, we're going to have hamstrings too. Because guess what? In the donkeys, we're going to pop that. We're going to, yeah, we're gonna grab that weight for those donkeys and then we'll pop it behind our knee. Okay, but not yet. Yeah, yeah, not yet. Because we like extra. We like extra. Let me reset my timer. All right. You guys ready? Going with those hydrants first. Let's all go on the right side. Go. Starting out with those. Whoa, whoa. There you go. Bring that knee up and out. Open it up. So notice how Trisha keeps a pretty much even pressure on her hands, right? A lot of times what we tend to do is as we're trying to bring that knee up a little bit higher, we end up like tilting. Yeah, we end up bending that elbow. I know I do it. Yes. And then when I feel myself doing it, I'm gotta catch myself. So get that good body, mind body awareness. And if you feel yourself tilting, just correct it. Small correction, right? Just correction. Full range here. Nice. There you go. All the way up, all the way down. All right. In 10 seconds, we're going to do a nice transition over to the opposite side. Let's get one more in there. Good. And switch it out. Other side. Here we go. Pop that other knee up. Yeah. Working the hip flexors too in this, working your abductors, all that good stuff. Nice, guys. Hitting the glutes. We like all that. That's where those big muscles are. Those big, important ones. They keep us. They're burning. They keep us moving. They keep us. They keep us in check. Booty muscles. Nice. Yeah. Yeah, you ever see sometimes the people in their pants falling, right? There's nothing holding it up. Like it's so much nicer when you have something to hold up your pants. Right? And I don't mean a belt. I mean, yeah, something of substance. Okay, you guys, we are at the 20-second mark. We got enough time for a few more to plump it up. Actually, less than that. 3, 2, and time. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we are gonna grab that one dumbbell. We're gonna tuck it in behind our knee, and we're gonna leave that band on just for fun. Just for fun, why not? All right, ready? And go. Donkey all the way up. Pull that. Whoa, foot goes up to the ceiling. And you got that hamstring activated because it's gonna squeeze that dumbbell from falling out, right? So kind of funny. We did this in a workout in gym today. We did it with a Pilates ball. Sometimes I think it's hard to squeeze that Pilates ball. And I tell you what, some of the balls are like falling out and rolling all over the place. Yeah, loose ball. Nice, guys. There you go. Almost there. We are making our way towards the end of this workout already. This is the last one, and then we're gonna have time for a set of abs. Nice, super good. All right, we got about 5 seconds left here. How's that? Yeah? She said, yup. I said, how's that? Yup. Three, two, and time. All right, take that dumbbell out. You're gonna switch out sides. There you go. Switch it out. Ready? Get it in there. And go. Heel goes up. Let's go. Bring it up. Time is on. You can be lopsided. Yeah, there you go. So you notice Coach Trisha's pace is very slow. She's really dialing in on that muscle group. You can tell. Sometimes people say, what does it mean to engage those muscles? Engage those muscles. It's like squeezing it tight, right? We know how it is when we stand up and then we suck in our bellies. That's like engaging your core, right? You know how that feels. So, same thing with your other muscle groups. You can squeeze it. That is what we mean by engaging those muscle groups. Get them all activated. Maybe you go tippy toe. You feel your calves activating, right? Yeah, I got you. Three, two, and time. There you go. All right. Okay. You can put those guys down on the side. We are going to hit a set of abs nice and quick to top us off, to finish us off. Okay, just for fun, because actually we have finishers during this week, but we're not going to do the whole finisher. We're just going to pull the mountain climbers for it and then 2 push-ups. Okay, so the other part of this will be ab extensions. You can grab one dumbbell for that. So we'll go ab extensions, then we'll hit those mountain climbers, and then we'll hit the 2 push-ups. So let's go with 5 ab extensions. We'll flip it over for 10 mountain climbers, and then we'll go 2 push-ups. Okay, so we'll do like an AMRAP style. All right, Trisha, are you ready? All right, here we go in 3, 2, and go. So 5 on those ab extensions. Yeah, bringing that dumbbell up and over the knees. And then you're going to ditch the dumbbell. You're going to put it over on the side. You're going to flip it over for those mountain climbers right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then you're going to hit 2 solid push-ups. Nice. There you go. Beautiful side view. Yeah, then right back. There you go. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, that transition does make a difference with the flow, right? Nice. 5, flip it over, 10, and then you got 2 right there. Boom, boom, boom. Just like that. Nice. There you go. Super solid. Flip and flip, flip and flip. Yeah. Nice work, guys. There you go. Full body workout today. We hit pretty much everything, I feel like, right? Nice. Then we got this little AMRAP on the abs core set going. Got some shoulder work in there too, just for those finishers to top us off. You know why? Because we don't want to cheat you. We don't want to cheat you. Yeah, especially if you're doing this is March Madness for you, then we don't want to cheat you of that. Yeah, we are missing that. What are we missing at the top? Oh, jacks. It was jacks at the top. No, no, no. Yeah, yeah, for this actual finisher for this week, but we're swapping it out for those abs. Nice. Okay, we're gonna finish it up right here. That was like a solid 2-minute AMRAP, by the way. Yeah, nice. Just enough time for those mountain climbers and then those 2 push-ups coming up. Perfect. On the dot, 2 minutes. Time. Nice work. Super solid set today, you guys. Nice work. All right. Stretch it out. You can go straight into that. Let's go into a pigeon pose. Bring that not knee. Bring that foot under and across. You're gonna bring that back leg back. We're gonna stretch out. Um, Stretching out the hip flexors. Yeah. So good. So good. All right. If you can, you're going to get onto your forearms just like Coach Tricia. Then we're going to pop it up, pull that leg back, switch out sides. She is not in a rush. Just, like, enjoying this. Yeah, bring that other foot under. There you go. Yeah. Good chance to listen to what your body needs. That is exactly what we need to do. Yeah, unless it's telling us to stop moving, right? Don't stop moving. All right. Let's take it back and then let's slowly make our way up to the top. Way to go, guys. One more workout in the books. Let's end with two deep breaths, reaching all the way up and exhale. You can come closer and inhale up and exhale. That's it. Way to go. Check that off your list if you enjoyed that. It could be a double, double, double. We'll see you later.